Hello everyone and welcome to Adventist News Update, where we bring you the news from around the South Bahamas Conference and the world. The Inter-American Division of Seventh-day Adventists some months ago launched an initiative called Constant in Prayer. This three-part program sought to focus each member's heart toward a life driven by God. The second phase of this revival and reformation, dubbed Heeding God's Word or Attentive to the Word, will be launched this weekend, July 22nd to the 24th in El Salvador. Atlantic Caribbean Union Mission, through its leaders, will be present to capture the spirit of this session, returning to spread the renewed love for God's Word throughout the Atlantic Caribbean territory. The South Bahamas Conference Mass Youth Choir returned on Sunday, July 17th from their music ministry outreach in Orlando, Florida on a Pentecost high. The members of the Patmos Seventh-day Adventist Church were blessed as the youth made presentations through song and dramatizations. The leader of the choir, Monique McKenzie, gives thanks to God for allowing them to minister in this way and also to receive such an awesome blessing from doing so. Almost 70 persons traveled, including Curtis Bryan, Associate Youth Director, and Sean Ray Jennings, Assistant Youth Director of the South Bahamas Conference. The choir expresses heartfelt thanks to the conference administrators, the dedicated parents, and chaperones for helping to make this outreach endeavor a reality. At Camp 242 on Tuesday, July 19th, Woman Police Constable Pinder visited the campus at the Hillview Seventh-day Adventist Church to speak on the topic, Do You Know Who You Are? Officer Pinder told the young people not to let their circumstances determine their destiny. She warned that low self-esteem only leads to destruction. The females were encouraged to be like graceful doves and the males as respectful, honest eagles. They were enlightened on the dangers of following bad company and the importance of choosing their battles. Camp 242 continues and it is free. The organizers and counselors will be awaiting your arrival from Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m., where they will provide a variety of wholesome activities to stimulate, educate, and motivate your children. Yes, the countdown is on for the big move to the new Bahamas Academy on Marshall Road. The brushes are making their final strokes on the classrooms. The rails for the balconies are being installed. The landscaping is about to commence, and the weekly crew has been joined by teachers and staff of Bahamas Academy. And on Monday, July 25th, the workers at the conference headquarters will close office to join the workforce. Won't you join us as well? Please make plans to be there. The administrators of the South Bahamas Conference also want to thank members and friends from New Providence along with the Family Islands for doing their part in bringing this project closer to completion. The Pathfinder Clubs of the Berea and Philadelphia Seventh-day Adventist churches will be going on a heritage bus tour of historic sites around New Providence. The bus leaves Berea on Sunday, July 24th at 9:45 a.m. and will return by 1:30 p.m. Lunch will be provided. For more information, call the church at 341-1067. The Foot Health Shoe Drive continues until July 29th. You are asked to donate new and gently used shoes that will be given to persons in the community who need them. All types of shoes, sandals, and sneakers are welcomed as long as they are in good condition. We especially need school shoes for boys and girls in all sizes. Shoes can be dropped off at Holistic Lifestyles on West Avenue, Bahamas Foot Center, Rosetta Street, or Foot Solutions on West Bay Street. In Adventist World News, a Seventh-day Adventist choir based at Adventist University of the Philippines earned the Choir of the World title at the Langolan International Musical Estafade this year. The university's Ambassadors Chorale Art Society won over more than 4,000 performers from 50 countries to earn the prestigious title. This is God's victory, said Director Ramon Molino Liaco Jr. We can't thank God enough for these opportunities, he said, adding that the choir's music is an expression of thanksgiving and remembrance to the creator and source of music. The ambassadors regularly perform worldwide and are counted among the notable choirs in the world, according to the world ranking list of Musica Mundi. The Adventist Development and Relief Agency, ADRA, is providing water, food, and emergency supplies to thousands of the most vulnerable people affected by a drought in East Africa. ADRA's African Regional Office, based in Nairobi, Kenya, is launching a multifaceted intervention in Ethiopia, Kenya, Somalia, and Uganda to combat the high rates of malnutrition and protect the affected population from the threat of the spread of disease. According to ADRA officials, an estimated 80 35,000 individuals will benefit directly from this response. Low rainfall over the past year is causing the driest year across the region since 1951. The World Food Program reported that more than 10 million people in East Africa are in dire need of humanitarian aid as a result of diminishing food sources stemming from the recent rise in food prices and severe drought that have overwhelmed the region. Of the nearly 10 million people requiring humanitarian assistance, more than half are children. An ADRA spokeswoman said the agency's response is an increase of existing operations in the region. ADRA is a global non-governmental organization providing sustainable community development and disaster relief without regard to political or religious association, age, gender, race, or ethnicity. Well, that's all the news for now. Thank you for joining us for another edition of Adventist News Update. On behalf of all of us, especially the production team, have a happy Sabbath. I'm Andrea Musgrove for Adventist TV.